Hello everybody, welcome to the Vaal Tuesday. Daryl Marie's with me. We're going to talk about the 8-race program on the stand side track. That's where they're racing, and going to be a very good day's racing, hopefully. It's tricky, it's not easy. Daryl's unsure about quite a few races, can't blame him. A lot of handicaps at that kind of level this time of the year where form does change, despite what it says, black and white. Sometimes it can be inconsistent, but perhaps in the first, which is a maiden plate over 1,400 meters. There's a nice horse in the former number 2, Gonna Catch You, that's running. It's a first timer from the De Kock team, a son of Vercingetorix. In fact, is the full brother to Greatrix out of the Jetmaster mare. Daryl will tell us a bit more about it. Craig Zaki is riding this horse, and Betway have got it priced up. See, it's odds on this morning, on Monday morning. They've got it priced up at 17 to 20. There is a scratching number 4. My Lucky Charm has come out. That's not going to run. And Gonna Catch You's priced up at 17 to 28 to 10. 5 Never Never Land is 15 to 10 as the next best in. And number 1 Amand Languetu is currently priced up at 4 to 1. It's 20s and better about the balance. Before we talk about Gonna Catch You, I want to talk about quantum theory.
What about it, Clark?
You said take the 5 to 2.
Yeah.
You said take the 2 to 1. You said take the 18 to 10.
Don't worry what I said. What did
You said take
Matt
the
de Kock
15.
say?
So well done, I'm glad, eh?
Claude,
Money in the bank,
punters
quantum
need to
theory, Daryl
understand,
Marie.
Claude.
Can't beat him when it comes to odds betting.
No.
Tells your horse's value, you fire it. Well, there's value now at 8 to 10 about Gonna Catch You. The De Kock team say, nice horse, working with some horses that have won before or tested before, so they like this horse, obviously beautifully bred, subject to greenness, as is always the case with first-timers, but the horse seems decent.
Yeah, if you want to be green, Claude, first time out, you want to be green at the Vaal over 1,400. I think it gives you a nice length of straight to overcome that greenness. So if he's got ability, I think he can certainly make a winning debut. On breeding, he should make a winning debut. I mean, he's a full brother to Greatrix. Greatrix won the Grade 3 Betway, got the Green Light Stakes, beating Fire Attack. I think he ran several places in Grade 2s and close up in a Grade 1. Yeah, so I'm really going to be tuned in to watch him make a debut, Clyde. His debut, I think it could be something special. Obviously, he's up against number 5 over here, Never Neverland, who's had the benefit of one run.
How strong is that run?
Yeah,
What's
the
that
winner
run
was
like?
unraced. And the
Okay.
winner and himself drifted off the boards, Clyde. They both started 12 to 1. But if you see him, he's such a solid son of Ideal World that he should have stripped fitter with that run and benefited from it. And
enjoy the 14 now.
And enjoy the 14. His half-brother, Head Gardner, goes 1,800 meters. So I think he's going to love the extra. But he could be taking on something special over here. So Gonna Catch You. Watch the market closer to race time.
Okay.
I included the scratching. I've gone 2, 4, and 5 in the opening leg of the bipod, Clyde. Probably going to treble up.
Okay, well, that's the plan. You either take your chances. Well, you know the story with first-timer rules and bipods anyway. So 2, 4, 5 for Daryl in the first leg, 432 Rand per. Welcome to the second race on the card. This is a handicap and it's at the 70 level. It's over 1,400 meters. Daryl, as you know, is in studio with me and he'll give us some sort of idea as to what we need to do in the first leg of the place accumulator. Once it's a handicap, I guess there are a whole lot of horses that have to go into the play. You are reminded about the Betway QR code that's on screen. If you haven't opened your account with Betway, hopefully you've already done that by now. Okay, small field. Just to check with you what we need to put in PAs.
2 and 6 should suffice. A little bit surprised. Well, I'm very surprised to see number 3 here, short as she is, in the market, Clyde. Did you give the betting?
Not yet. I'm getting the betting now. But what
Yeah.
price have you got her at?
I think she'll trade closer to 6 to 1.
Waiting for Betway to get it to be. What price? 6 to 1.
Yeah.
And what's she now, you say?
2 to 1.
2 to 1. Oh, is it? Okay. All right, we'll
We
get
all
an
got
update
an
on that.
opinion, eh, Clyde?
Sure. But you say no, won't start favourites, eh?
No, definitely
So
not.
what will start out favourite in your opinion?
Between my PA runners 2 and 6 Clyde. Now you can see number 2 Sunshine Day. She's been plagued with bad draws. Look at the last 3 starts: 10 out of 11, 9 out of 9, 9 out of 9, all around the bend, Clyde. Suddenly she's got the best draw up the straight, and she's in form. So I think she's going to be very competitive, albeit an open handicap. She does take on boys over here. Now Labetio and Commander Vaal contested the same race behind after hours, and you can see Labetio got the better of Commander Vaal on that occasion. But since then, Labetio's put in a stinker and Commander's put in 2 consistent efforts. So based on that, I've opted to go Commander of all over Labetio, and I do believe he's got a chance of reversing that form. So yeah, we will get through this leg of the PA, and I certainly won't be surprised if we double up. I believe we're on the 2 right horses.
Okay, so 2 and 6 for Daryl. Commander of all is one of them, and the other is Sunshine Day. And hesitant about Paris Fun, particularly that price. I can confirm for you from Betway now that number 2 Sunshine Day is a joint favourite at 2 to 1 with the 3 Paris Fun, 2 to 1, 6 Commander of all 3 to 1, 11 to 2 the 4 prized Platinum, and 6 to 1 number 5 Labetio. But that's all about to change. All right, third race, welcome back. Let's take a look at our pick 6 today. It's a handicap 86 over 1,400 metres. And let's have a look at the Betway market with Daryl and myself doing the show Monday morning. 7 is Soho Heartthrob. Lucky Udalakas, Craig Zaki, they team up. Priced up at 2 to 1 on Monday morning. 3 Open Highway, second choice at 3 to 1. Number 1 Master Christmas 5 to 1. Next best in number 4 Coming in Hot 5 to 1. 5 to 1 the 5 Sutherland, and then you can get 6 to 1 about number 2 Fully Loaded. After that, double figures. Have anything you like about the rest? Really, they not in the market. So Heartthrobs tops the boards, 2 to 1 at this point in time. Pick 6s, Daryl. We need to catch one now for the spring season.
Yeah, we need to catch a few in a row, Claude.
Yes.
I think many people are going to make this the best bets on the card, Clyde. I think of his current rating of 90, he should go very close to winning. Obviously, Han van Goen won the Grade 1 World Premiers. He's now 118. And in that same race was Shadowfax, Clyde. He got touched off in the Grade 2, Kumaz, and he's a 104. Yeah, you got Soho Heartthrob, who's not far behind them, off a 90. So I think he's certainly off the right mark to make a winning handicap debut. My reservation is watch his latest start, Clyde. Turning for home, he was off the bit. He was being pushed at a long way from home. So I think he's probably going to be better over a mile. And he's relatively inexperienced against some hard knockers over here. I certainly believe he's the right horse in the race, but there are some question marks. Open Highway, I mean, he's ultra competitive off his current mark, even though he's steadily increased over the last couple of starts. I think he's a better 1,400 meter horse, and Gavin gets on extremely well with the son of Vaal. So he's going to run another bold race. And then even have a look at number 2 over here, Fully Loaded. He's not a 1,200 meter horse, this. And he's had his 2 comeback efforts over distances short of his best. Peak run, last time I'd see was just given a chance from a horrible draw. And he's another one that could feature over here. Soho Heartthrob, the one to beat. But like I say, I do have respect for numbers 2 and 3.
Okay, they're all going into the first leg of the pick 6. And remember, these young 3-year-olds, they're going to be aimed at the spring season. There's some lovely features coming up, so they're not necessarily going to be 100% tuned up for races like these, to be quite honest. So with caution, we go first leg 2, 3, 7. It's the straight course Vaal, 1,600 metres, the start of the jackpot. It should run at about 20 past 2. This is a handicap for the girls, fillies and mares, at the 64 level. And on Monday morning, this is what the market looked like. I'm sure it'll have changed a bit by the time race time. And the two Matazios, the favourites at 5-2. 5-2, number 5, Sheets and Goggles. Number 1, Western Wishes, is 3-1. 4-1, the 3, Golden Aspen. 6, Can't Catch Me, 4-1. And it's 25-1 and better about the others. Not the easiest day today, is it? I mean, quite
No, not
tricky
at all.
every race. And this
Yeah,
is by no means an easy race
it's
either.
not assisting my confidence, Clyde, because I'm on a little bit of a black run, and you wanna give the viewers some confidence, and but
All
I
right.
find this race very competitive.
This
You'll
kind
see.
of the year you're going to get this type of racing, right?
Yeah, we're laying low now, Clyde.
You are going to get it.
Waiting for the rains.
Be patient. Be patient with us. But how many, what do we need?
My pick 6, I only put numbers 1, 3, and 5. In my jackpot 1, I included numbers 2 and 6. Now let's start from the top. Western Wishes. Lovely return last night. She's been sparingly raced. I mean, she's a 6-year-old mare, only come to the track 13 times. She's untried over this trip. If she gets it, and she proves that she's better than currently rated of this trip, Clyde, she'll bolt up. But she's yet to do that. So let's see how she goes. I had a look at her dam, Clyde. Her dam went up to a mile. But all her siblings were 1,000 meter, 1,400 meter specialists. Matiazo, now this combination's teamed up with a lot of success recently. Craig Zaki and David Nevenazen. You can see 6 runners, 4 wins, a 3rd and a 4th. So they never out the money. She's a daughter by Silvano, Clyde. And you know, they generally get better with racing. But she's 5 years old and she's only had 6 starts. So I wouldn't be shocked to see her go back to back. She was given a great ride last time out. And she should be competitive. Number 3, a 7-year-old mare, Clyde, Golden Aspen. She's another one.
Yeah.
That's relatively unexposed of this distance. All her races over 1,400, Clyde, she's stayed on in the latter stages. She's always running on over 1,400 meters. So I think this is within her range, and I like her chances. Last time out, the inside track, not her best surface. Sheets and Goggles, somebody thought they knew something last time out because she was backed as if the result was known. First things first with her, they're going to try settle her because she does have a tendency to overdo it, and if Gavin does that, she has to be included. Yeah, Clyde, very, very competitive. I'm probably leaning towards numbers 3 and 5 as my top 2, Golden Aspen and Sheets and Goggles. Thereafter, Western Wishes, Matiazo, and Can't Catch Me.
Okay, they're all going in, and there's the jackpot. 270 Rand is what that first jackpot will cost. There'll be a few that'll make their presence felt over this 1,800, a handicap at the 78 level, runs at about 5-3. This is race number 5 on the card. Early Monday morning, the favourite number 3, Unsolved Riddle, topped the boards at 22-10. 4, Future Wolf, second choice at 5-2. Number 1, Zip Code, 33-10. 2, Strewn Sky, 5-1. 11-2 about the 5, Santiago's Pride, and number 6, Chabelle, is at 7-1. They bet 25-1 about the other. That's Robert Browning, and you know that number 7, War Reporter, is not running. That's been taken out of the race. Market going to change much, or much of a muchness in a race like this?
Yeah, I don't know, Clyde. I don't think anything's really going to be supported over here because they're exposed. They're in a competitive mark, and I don't think many of you have scope for improvement. Number 5, Santiago's Pride's having his post-maiden effort now in a handicap. He actually won extremely well last time out. He went a little bit off, but on his best form, he has to be included, Clyde. Certainly included in my play. Future Wolf, lovely victory last time. Yeah, Raymond sticks with him. Course and distance suited. Obvious chance. Same can be said about Unsolved Riddle. Obvious chance. Last time out, the top 2 skipped away from him. He stayed on throughout the running of that race. Penultimate start, he didn't really have anything to pull him through. And 3 runs back, he was going away over a mile. So I don't think the 1800 is going to pose an issue. Gavin knows him better this time around in a race. Struenskar held on form, Clyde, but that was with a 4 kg apprentice. Now, he's got Muzi Ieni in the iron, so I wouldn't be shocked to see him feature. And number 1, Zip Code. I've actually got a feeling they're going to let him stride up front this time round. And at the stables on Song, if he gets to the front easily, despite the 62, I can see him winning. So, once again, Clyde, I think you can make a case for each and every one of these runners. I included the 7 because I didn't know he was scratched.
Right.
Yeah, so, Clyde, I can't give any confidence over here. Sorry,
day.
I don't know.
Tough race, tough day. Jackpot 2, we take our chances nevertheless. And with those numbers up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, by 1, 2, 3, by 1, 8, 9, by 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 10. No guarantees, but we're taking it for 378 Rand. Welcome back, and we see what the Joe Soma horses are going to do here. The Mover and Royal Mazarin. They've, I particularly make reference to the February run where they met one another at Turfentine on the inside track, and see how they both do on this particular occasion. Chase Majan rides Royal Mazarin again, and Craig Zaki's now taken the ride on the Mover. Well, the Monday morning market have got them as follows. Let me just pull up the Betway market quickly. Number 2, the Mover favourite at 16 to 10. 1, Romeo's Magic 5 to 2. 9 to 2, 3, Royal Mazarin. And 5, Nuclear Force 9 to 2. It's 10 to 1 and better about the balance. You ruling out Romeo's Magic, or will he upset the Soma coupling?
All my perms have got numbers 1, 2, and 3 in.
Actually, they're all in.
Listen to this. Who's the youngest out of my 3 selections? The Mover, the 7-year-old mare.
Yeah.
Romeo's Magic is 8.
Yes.
And Royal Mazarin's 8. I mean, what chance have we got, Clyde? Royal Mazarin,
Let
like
them
you said.
earn, let them run and let them earn.
Correct. Royal Mazarin's reunited with Chase Majan. Chase has won him in the past. In fact, he's won 3 on him. And he's having his peak run. So I know he's well held on paper behind that inflamed run, but I wouldn't read too much into that. That was his second run after a rest, and I think he is going to get closer. Strictly on that run, you're going to be leaning towards the Mover, confirming that form. I mean, she's a few kilograms ahead of Romeo's Magic and Royal Mazarin, and she's only a kilogram worse off. So, yes, she's an obvious contender, and she tends to go well at the Vaal. And then Romeo's Magic, you know, what you see is what you get with him, Clyde. Gavin knows him well. He's won 5 on him in the past. All depends on the pace with him, because if they go very slow up front and quicken, he might be caught on the back foot. But yeah, he'll run another honest race. I can see the form being topsy-turvy over here. So Clyde, yeah, 1, 2, and 3, it's not very inspiring from me, but yeah, let's hope we just
fair
get
enough.
through.
Let's put the bet up and have a look. We're going pick 3, 1, 2, 3 by 189, by 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, and 10. The last pick 3 will cost 63 Rand. Penultimate of the day, race number 7's a handicap. We're going over 2,000 meters. It is at the 66 level. And in this case, the Betway markets have got them priced up like this. Step Into It is the 2 to 1 favourite. From the De Kock stable, the De Kock team, Craig Zaki is riding the 1 Step Into It. It does seem to be a progressive sort, and wouldn't be surprised if it won again. 2 Stop the Traffic is 9 to 2 second favourite. Number 6, Bob Lee Swagger, is at 7 to 1, 8 to 1, 10 The Merciful. And then 8 Crepusculo, Darrell's favourite old horse, 10 to 1, 12 to 1 and better about the balance. You're putting Crepusculo in your play? You must, yes.
Yeah. You know why? His rating continues to plummet, and he's down to 56 now, Clyde, from a 1-store gate. They're trying the pacifiers this time around.
Yes.
Fabian's going...
I say leave all that.
Going for the pacifiers.
Yeah.
He's super fit, and he's going to be thereabouts, Clyde. So I've included him in my exacta box, along with number 9, Hat Fury. So I do believe back in trip is going to be more suitable neat draw, stables on song. Stables doesn't have many runners.
Yeah, but when they do, they run well,
yeah.
don't they?
So I like him off a 56 too. I'm looking for 2 roughies to include with the favorite in my exacta box. Now let's touch on step into it, Clyde. You know, Olympian Gold didn't
Yes.
really do that form line any favors. He was soundly beaten. He did finish second next time out, but in that race at Turfentine on the inside track, the favorite was uncontrollable up front, and he set a blistering pace, and that suited horses from off the pace, and they finished stronger than what. Well, they appeared to finish strong, but horses up front were fading, Clyde, so it flattered them somewhat. In saying that, I don't think the pace is going to be of any concern in this race. You've got Flag Bearer, you've got Red Sparrow, you've got Crepusculo, you've got Circle of Grace. They all tend to go up handy. So he has a horse that's extremely lightly raced, making his handicap debut, and he's bred to get this and further. He's damn on over 2,000, so he could be well ahead of the handicapper over this sort of distance. Inexperience against him, tricky draw. So let's see how he goes. But I certainly wouldn't be surprised if he won this convincingly. I just think others have to be included over here. But here's one of the horses on this entire card that has got a lot of scope for improvement. So he could be anything in time to come. The stable haven't really raved about him in the past with pre-race interviews, but maybe he leaves it for the track. He leaves the best for the track. So yeah, Clyde, we're going with an exacta box over here. 1, the obvious selection, with 2 double-figured horses in Crepusculo and Hat Furious.
Yeah, well, Hat Furious, just by the way, is 12 to 1 on Monday morning to outright win. That's Daryl Schrudy, and 5 to 2 a place. Exacta boxed 189. 8th race on the card. This is our final event. It's a middle stakes. They're going over 2,000 metre. We should run at about 22.5 on Monday morning. The market with Betway had the favourite as follows: 4 Mount Darwin at 33 to 10. 1 King's Express 7 to 2. 2 Hawkbill 4 to 1. 4 to 1 number 9 Teo Tariotti. 15 to 2 about number 10 Eiger Sanction, and the 3 Silent War, I like that a bit, is 8 to 1. It's 12 to 1 and better about the balance. Another tricky race, the last one on the card. Daryl, what's your fancy?
I'm selecting number 6 as the each-way player of here, Clyde.
Who's that?
Royal Edition. What price is he?
Royal Edition. That is currently 12 to 1.
I'm not doing handstands, Clyde. I think he's got a chance, but I don't make him a good thing.
Tell us why you like Royal Edition.
I think Philip Stable's coming to form. You can see this horse went off form badly.
Yes.
And his last 2 runs have been some signs of life. Now, he's better off, Clyde, with the horse that finished ahead of him last time out in King's Express, and he gets stronger handling in the irons. So I think there's a possibility that he can reverse the form with the current, well, one of the favourites in King's Express. So I like the look of...
I prefer King's Express over 18. You know what I mean? Yes.
Okay.
I prefer him. I don't know about the 2000. So if you, therefore, maybe we can make Royal Edition even stronger than what you're making it. Can we get some money?
No, we can't. Mount Darwin's been teed up for this race, Clyde. 2 lovely efforts coming back from a rest. You can see last time possibly you even questioned the mile on that occasion, didn't you?
Yes.
Mount Darwin. But he was staying on slightly. Now he's having his 3rd run, Clyde, stepping up to 2,000. I think he's going to be very, very competitive. But on the other hand, you can still say that 3 Pedigree Stable's still not on song, Clyde. So you can't go into this race super bullish with regards to his chances. He's got winning claims. Silent War, this horse continues to let the side down. I mean, last time out with Chad, turning into the straight, it looked like he was going to run out the back door. If you watch the races, that race in the closing stages, he was staying on very stoutly. He's going to get it right one of these days. Hawkbill King's Express, nothing separating the two of them. They're going to be thereabouts once again. And then Teo Toriate, I mean, she's now gone up further in the ratings, but Corey Lansley has found a race over here for her that she comes into this event best weighter, Clyde. So it's hard to ignore her chances. She doesn't form part of my top 4 selections, but I've included her in my jackpot and pick 6. Clyde, I've suggested an each way bet on Royal Edition.
Okay.
I think he does represent some value. He goes handy. Looks like he's fit now. So let's hope he can run on into the money. But if he wins, that will be a bonus.
I think you may well be onto something here. Royal Edition, the final event.